This is lemon water. I already had a matcha today, and I used to do a thing where every time I had a beverage, I would also have to drink equal amounts of water just so that I'm not overloading myself with sugary drinks. And I've stopped doing that for a while, but I'm trying to get back into it. So, drinking equal amounts of water as I do with any other beverage. I have a thing for beverages. I like non alcoholic anything. I like teas, matchas, juices, smoothies, coconut water, all of that stuff. I love it. So, trying to get more into the water intake. If you see that my eyes are puffy, they are, because I cried this morning in therapy. I just want to do like a little sit down chit chat, I guess. I feel like my life has changed very drastically in the last several months. I moved in with my boyfriend and it's been really, really great. I feel like our relationship is growing and I'm growing very quickly. On top of that, I feel like my content work has taken off quite a bit. In the last several months, I've made more money than I have in the previous 3 years, which is crazy. I still make very little and I'm not, quitting my corporate job. I love my corporate job. My company is really great and I want to stay here as long as they will have me. But there's something about doing a full-time job and then doing a part-time job on top of that where you like both things equally. It's really hard to manage that. And I feel like I find myself getting stressed very, very often recently. And I shouldn't, right? Like I'm choosing to do both things. I can stop either of those things at any time, right? Like I can stop doing my full-time job and do content full-time. It would be difficult, but I could do it. I could stop doing content and just have my full-time corporate job and that would be fine too, but I like both things equally and I want to continue doing both. If I gave one up, I would be kind of sad just doing one of those things. I'm choosing to do both. But on top of that, doing both things is stressful because I am trying to balance both of those things. And I find myself often working at night or on the weekends when I should be relaxing and thinking about content when I'm doing my corporate job and then thinking about my corporate job when I should be doing content. It's a mix. And so for all my creators out there who are trying to balance both, I send you my love. I send you my energy because it is so, so needed. I feel like doing both of those things has kind of stopped me from doing some of my hobbies. So one of the hobbies that I had picked up in the last couple of years that I've been trying to get back into is reading, but I have stopped reading because every time I need a break from my work, I don't pick up a book. I end up just watching TV or cleaning, which has been a big thing of mine. It might also have just been the books that I was reading when I stopped. They were both kind of intense, and so I haven't been picking that back up, but I really, really should. I have been consistently working out. I still cook often in my house, so there is a lot of good that I am doing, but it's just so hard to balance everything. And as I get more into my adulthood, I'm realizing more and more why more people don't do more. It's hard. My energy is not quite there. There are budgetary restraints and you can't do everything that you want to do at the same time. I do believe that there is time and a place for everything, but you can't do all of it right now. And that's the trade-off of life. Like there are some things that you can do and that you should push yourself to, but there's also some things that you can't do, whatever that may be. I am so grateful for everything that I have, and I think I need to be more aware of that. Like I am thankful, and the fact that I am stressing about having 2 jobs, it's crazy. Like I should be so grateful that I get to have 2 things that I really love and that I can do both, even though it is a little bit stressful. I think back to the person I was 4 or 5 years ago, and they would be so proud of the person that I am today. I'm literally gonna cry now because I am so thankful, and it's been a long time coming. I get to live a life that 5 years ago me didn't even know was possible. I travel the world. I have an amazing partner. I have great friends and a family and 2 amazing jobs. And there's so much to be thankful for. Okay, I need to chug this water. I really love looking back and watching my old videos. That's something that I do often. I hope that I look back at this video several years from now and I'm like, wow, I've even grown up more since then. And that's such a cool thing. One of the best things about content creation, aside from free PR, getting paid and all that, like seeing my life documented. There are a lot of people in my life who don't do content and they are like, wow, like I've seen you grow up through your videos, and that's what I get to see too. Like there are clips, some that I upload, some that I don't, but I just have them on my camera, my hard drive of me just living my life, and I get to have all of that recorded, so I am really grateful. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna go run my errands. Okay, I've done another closet clean out earlier when I moved here, so doing another Crossroads sell bag. I do like Crossroads over ThredUp. You can see my full review of like all the places that I sold stuff on one of my other videos. Let's fill this bag up. Just filmed my weekly PR haul for my TikTok. I now post it on there. If you used to watch it on my YouTube channel, now I post it on my TikTok for my weekly PR. It is a lot more fun on TikTok, I think, because it's faster and a lot less edited. I don't really edit my TikTok that much. This weekend I'm going to Project Glow in DC. It's like an EDM dance music festival, which really isn't my vibe technically, but it is my friend's birthday and I do think it'll be fun. A lot of the big names are going. I'm looking at the list here. There's Alan Walker, Cascade, Loud Luxury, Chris Lake, Crankdat. I don't know how many of them I'll actually see, but this will be fun, I think. So I gotta get packing for that, but I also have some content that I have to shoot today. It's just like every day is busy and it's fun. It's fun. It really is. I just came back from a soccer practice where we just played a scrimmage for an entire hour. I look so sweaty, but anyways, I wanted to document this moment because I feel so high off endorphins. It was not just like running around for the entire hour and playing soccer, but it was also that it's a co-ed clinic technically, but I was the only girl today. And so it was me and 7 other guys. One of the guys asked me how many years I've been playing. This is my first year in 15 years. So I played when I was in middle school and then I haven't played since then and I'm 27 now. So that just brought me so much joy. I scored a bunch of goals and I gave a bunch of assists. I had a lot of really awesome passes that I'm really proud of. And I don't know, it's crazy to think that like I'm an adult and I'm picking something up that I really enjoyed as a kid and I'm finding joy in it now and I'm actually finding a little bit of minor success in playing a sport. That feels crazy. This is not something that I could have achieved on my own. It's just like the support of my boyfriend and him pushing me to do some new things in my life has been incredible. And also me finding this clinic on my own and being brave enough to try something new. Not brand new, I mean, I had played in middle school, but obviously things that you were able to do in 13 is really difficult to try again when you're 27. So I don't know, I just feel really good and it makes me feel more invigorated for a lot of the things that I want to do in the coming years. It's difficult, it's hard, but it could also be really fun. And when you see just a little bit of progress, like I'm still in a beginner class, but the fact that I can score goals and people are asking me to join their teams, I mean, that means I'm doing something right. So I don't know, it just makes me happy. Also, if you've never had a lychee before, some people call it lychee, some people call it lychee. You peel the skin off of this and then it looks like this. And then there's a pit inside like an olive, but it's really good. Anyways, I just feel good. And I think my channel has been about documenting both my highs and lows, even within the same week, so I feel good.